Okay, so this morning we're doing a mobile diagnostic. I just happened to be at the local post office, and the person there was telling me about a problem with their vehicle. So I do have this little Autel tool with me, so I thought I'd do a mobile diagnostic here. 2011 F150, complaint that at a hot idle it sometimes starts to run rough. There's no check engine lights on right now, but we're going to scan it using this Autel AP200 app. Okay, so we got this Autel app running here. We're going to go and scan this Ford. Select Ford, automatic selection, read the VIN. Okay, decode the VIN. Yes, that's what I thought. 5-4. Say yes. Let's do an auto scan of it and see if there's any codes. 2 faults in the PCM, even though the check engine light is not on. Fairly quick going through the codes. I like that it displays the percentage of modules that it's communicated with. Nice thing about using this screen recorder is I don't have to worry about a glare on the screen or reflection on the screen. It's just basically recording what's on the screen. So 18 modules we've talked to. It looks like 17 modules. And let's scroll sideways here and look at the report. That way we can get to see what codes are in each module. And pass. Okay, so these 2 codes here, P0341-00, camshaft position sensor circuit range performance bank 1, and camshaft position sensor A circuit range performance bank 2. Those are both related to cam timing error, if I'm not mistaken, which would indicate problems with the variable cam timing system. Let's close the door and see what kind of mileage is on this thing. It's got 211,000 kilometers on it. First thing to check would be the oil quality and viscosity that they're using, but there's a good chance this thing has low oil pressure. In the driver's seat module, we got a passenger mirror vertical position sensor circuit fault, and we have remote keyless entry and tire pressure faults. So let's escape out of here and let's go into the PCM. Selected the PCM. And let's see if there's any data, live data related to the cam timing. Now this thing is cooled off now, so chances are the oil pressure problem, if it has one, is only going to happen when the engine is really hot and possibly working and then allowed to idle. And that's the complaint. They said they were pulling a heavy trailer the other day. It's fairly warm here, and when they came to a stop it started to run rough and stumble, and that's when it tripped the check engine light. Chances are it's got low oil pressure, but we'd have to put a manual gauge on this to confirm. A little slow at loading data parameters here. But there we go. Let's look for cam timing error, acceleration. These are all in alphabetical order by the looks of it. Cam and crank synchronized, cam position sensor no fault. Let's do it. No, I was going to do a custom data list to speed it up, but I'd have to run this thing until it gets really hot. I have some direction now to tell them. I think we need to qualify the oil. They said the oil was recently changed, so I want to see what kind of oil viscosity they're using. Yeah, so there is the cam position sensor status. 1 and 2, and cam and crank synchronized. It's running perfectly fine right now. As I said, this thing is cool. Let's see the temperature here of the engine right now. It's been sitting since early morning here. It's probably under coolant temperature. Cylinder head temperature is 82 Celsius, 84 Celsius. I notice when you scroll down, the data parameters are not populated until it has a chance to refresh. That's typical of Autel and OTC scanners. I'm not sure if it would record those. Looks like I've been at a runtime of 7 minutes here. No misfires. That's interesting, because usually it sets misfire faults when that cam timing goes out. Well, I'm going to escape out of here and have a look at freeze frame data here. Escape. Escape. Yes. Go into control unit. Go into PCM. Go into read codes. No, it's not there. Where's freeze frame? I know it's here somewhere. PCM. Maybe I have to read the codes first before I get the freeze frame data. The key is on. Okay, test it. Following operation must be carried out. Turn the key on. Usually you can pull continuous memory codes with it running. I don't know why the app recommended that I have to. Okay, so let's click on that. Those are the two faults. And it doesn't say anything about freeze frame data. Where's the freeze frame data? Maybe I have to go into generic functions. There's no other option down here, so I'm going to escape out of there. Escape out of there. Escape out of there. I know it's here somewhere, but I can't seem to find it right now. Well, regardless, we're going to call this one. Going to do some additional testing, look at the engine oil quality.